Good afternoon. Let's send out my invites. Hello. How is everybody? Favorite what? Oh, snack. Favorite snack? I don't have one favorite snack. I have lots of favorite snacks. Hi, Maggie. It's not morning anymore, Maggie. Where are you? Hi, Sophie. Oh, excuse the state of me today. Hello. Oh, you're in Cali, Maggie. I forget. Of course it's earlier there. Good afternoon from Orlando. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Devin. We had a chilled morning, so I didn't go live this morning. I'm moving to Florida next year. I'm moving back. Where have you been? Oh, Persephone, bless you. I don't know, I woke up in a bit of a mood this morning. You know, sometimes you just wake up and you're just not in the zone. But I'm fine now. We all have those days. Thank you for the repost, Sophie. How is everybody this afternoon? We do all have those days. Today was just one of those days. I get them like once every about like 5 weeks. Hi, Bomb Water Tabby. What time is it? It is almost 1 o'clock. Hey, me too. I slept like crap last night. Oh, I'm Claire. I'm sorry. In Florida right now, just north of Tampa. It's freezing in the wind. Yeah, that's why I'm inside this afternoon. I went outside and I was like, I could sit out here in front of my palm tree like I always do, but you know what? Look how Florida mermaid you look with your hair. Hi, Jim. I don't think I brushed it last night after the shower. I just kind of walked out. That's why I've got these weird... I don't know what this is going on right now. I don't have the energy to style my hair most of the time. In case you're wondering, I'm looking at 2 different phones. I have YouTube here and I have TikTok over here. Why Florida? Nothing to do with politics. Florida offers us a better quality of life in lots of different ways. You're a natural mermaid. Does time move slower or quicker in America? It's exactly the same, my friend. You've had snow on the ground for almost 2 weeks. I'd love hair like yours. Thanks. I just don't cut it. Pretty much. No, Rebecca, don't say that. Oh my goodness, I don't need another cold front. Kareen, oh my goodness, I've not seen you forever. How are you? I have plenty of rights. I'm good. Don't come to North Carolina, we're full. I always don't understand the full thing. I could move anywhere I choose to. I choose Florida though. My dream is to live over there one day. Good afternoon. Hi, YouTube and TikTok. How is everything? Florida's not horrible. You must not live here. Florida's pretty cool, actually. I'm a Brit, just moved to Atlanta. Hey, cool. I have 3 chihuahuas. This is one. This is Jessie. She's like, get off me. What? Want to go down? What's up? Sorry, welcome to a Florida winter. It's been an interesting winter, I'm not going to lie. Longer than I would like it to be. I'd like it to be like a week long. And then everyone who said before we moved, everyone was like, oh, there's no, you're going to hate it because there's no seasons. And I'm like, pretty sure there is. Make my day. Is that mean dog? I don't know what you mean by mean dog. Where's the best area to live in over there? I'm usually just a tourist when I go. It depends on what you're looking for, and it depends on so many different factors of what you want from life. You know? You just moved to California. Oh, Marina! I recognize your picture from some of my comments. How are you? How's Cali? Did I see any snow last Saturday? No, I didn't. There was snow in the Panhandle, I think. But by snow, we're talking about a sprinkle. Not snow. Snow, there was a lot of snow in the northern states. Yay, hi Joe! Spring is coming, I know, I'm looking forward to it. The winters are short, which is what I like to see. It's 80 in Cali right now. Oh my goodness. Car giveaway? What are you talking about? Car giveaway. Do the kids like Florida? Love it. Have you found a new house? At the moment, this house is still looking like the one. I have probably seen 20, 25 homes maybe now. And I just haven't found anything that matches. It flurried in Jacksonville. Did it? I was here. I didn't see anything. I'm only like, I don't know, 40 minutes from Jacksonville. Kareen, 9 weeks. I didn't even know you were pregnant, my love. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's amazing. I'm in the Bay Area and it's 50. That's chilly. My name's Emily. Hello. Sorry, if you've never come across me before, hi. I am on YouTube and on TikTok at the same time. We moved to Florida almost 7 months ago. Oh, Judy, bless you. Have you ever heard of a VA loan? Yes, we don't qualify for a VA loan. My husband is British military, not American military. So we do not qualify, rightfully so. What kind of car do I have? I have a Ford Expedition. You're not outside today? No. I thought I was going to have an inside one today and sit on my comfy sofa. Good to see you. Thank you. Good to see you too. I'm in North Carolina. I'm over snow and cold. I'm over it already. When did it start getting cold? I want to say December. Hi, Courtney. The weather is a bit nyeh, but it's picking up. I saw 26 degrees Celsius in the next kind of like couple days, which is pretty cool. What made you decide to move to Florida from England? Whatever you say over on YouTube. One, we wanted to. 2, income is significantly higher. Taxes are significantly lower. And weather's beautiful 90% of the year. I love the beach waves. Yeah, if I just do nothing with my hair, this is what it does. We are in South Jacksonville. It has been cold in Florida and I've not enjoyed it. I was on the treadmill waiting for her to come. Do you drive more here or there? Is it easy to walk anywhere? Lilibeth, my neighbourhood is very easy to walk. It's quite a large neighbourhood, so that I can walk the dogs around quite a lot. In England, it was the same. I had a neighbourhood and then nothing after that. Outside that, you have to drive everything for outside the neighbourhood. It's the same here as it was there. We lived in a place called Saffron Walden in Essex. So driving was the exact same. I drive the exact same amount to the shops, to places. There really isn't much walking outside of the neighbourhood here, just like it was in the UK for us. Did the hurricanes put me off? No, I live in South Jacksonville. If you look statistically at the weather, you'll see why we picked the area. No, I don't see any frozen iguanas, Nicole. I'm jealous. I wish I was a bit further south. No, actually, I'm not jealous. Because if I saw them, I'd just try and rescue them. And everyone says that they eat them and they make tacos and then they hand them over to people to unalive them. I'm like, oh no. I hear they're invasive species, but you know. You'll be wanting to live in a different state if Fishback doesn't win governor. I don't know who Fishback is. Is that who DeSantis is up against? We've only been here 6 months. Are you a man? Says federal agent on YouTube. No. Weather says it feels like -9 in England. That's hilarious, Logan. I'm jealous of your eyes. Thank you. My hair is just not. Where is everyone watching from, by the way? And, if you're on TikTok, can you tap that screen to get to 10k taps on TikTok? And then press and hold the screen and press the repost button, or that share button there and then press the repost button. No, Drew, Peacock. Interestingly enough, they have not, no. She's a Rapunzel. If you could pick one state in America other than Florida to live, where would you live? I don't know, and I haven't researched other states enough to know. I think Georgia's the only other one that we physically visited and did research on. Did you come to the USA to leech off the ACA healthcare? How can you leech off of the ACA? The ACA is what everyone... It's the marketplace. It's healthcare marketplace. That makes no sense. Did I enjoy the cold weather? No, I do not. You're not an American citizen. Matthew, do you know anything about me? Do you reckon you'll visit California? I have visited California a few times. DeSantis can't run for re-election. Oh, interesting. I'm learning things. Florida's one of the best states in my opinion. My parents are retired in Orlando. Hey! I don't know why we have some crazy 90s music going on right now. Do I like it? Love it. Well, I need to do some research then. When is the election happening for Florida governor? You can live anywhere in Florida, just be over an hour from the beach. That's my usual plan, yes. Is property cheaper? Property is larger for the same price. House hunting, Merlin and Cherokee. I'm house hunting more on paper still. Looking at what pops up in the local areas. We're still quite set on this house, I'm feeling. We haven't found anywhere that has matched, that we have liked equal or more than this house. We've liked some houses for certain things, but then not others. This house still wins the overall. I'm 5 minutes away from... Who are we talking about, Luke? Have I been to Phoenix? I'm not, I don't think so. No. Hi from India. Hi from India. It's Sigma. It's a great location, this house. It's a great neighborhood, a great school. I do love the backyard that I have. I can't see any comments. Angel, I can see your comment. Well, Luke, if you live right near 5 minutes away from that, maybe you should move. Maybe consider moving. I have not tried any of the sausages. They're in the freezer. They arrived frozen. So my husband works on and off. I know I didn't say I tried not to say garden very, very hard. When my husband is home for more than just a single night, I will be doing the sausages that I got from that company. They look lovely though. I was frustrated though because it was like I was forced to put it as a brand sponsorship, and I was like, they didn't sponsor me. They didn't pay me any money to post that video. They just sent me some stuff in the post. And I was like, I have to forcibly put it as a brand deal. It wasn't a brand deal. I personally have no beef with anyone. Nope. I don't speak about anybody else. I don't talk about anybody else at all. Never have, never will. That is my motto. Put out into the world what you wish to receive back. What's the one food you miss from the UK? It used to be sausages, and then a company sent us some sausages, which are in the freezer, which I'm very excited to do. What am I doing here? I know. Join the British Army. My husband did. My husband did that for 20 years. No beef, just sausage meat. What am I doing inside my house? I know. Everyone's like, why are you inside? Liz and Luke, thank you. Thank you for your heart me's and your taps. Let's try and get to 10K over here on TikTok though. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. I know I'm not outside in the garden. I mean yard, sorry. The backyard. Is it expensive? It's more expensive living costs than the UK, but income is significantly higher. What American sausage is like? Honestly, Drew, I would say too seasoned. America loves its seasonings, and I feel like they're really heavy on the pepper. I've tried maybe 4 different types of sausages. Yeah. Have I tried Jimmy Dean? Yeah, Nicole, they're the closest ones that I've found, is the Jimmy Dean sausages. Walmart or Tesco? Walmart every single day. Tesco has nothing on Walmart. So you have any plans to visit Caribbean, seeing as it's so close? Angel, I would love to. I would love our first proper holiday to be the Caribbean. I've never been to the Caribbean. Don't lose garden. Love the difference in accent and words. Thank you, Kelly. I'm Irish and live in Florida, and I'm in Florida right now. Hey! Do you communicate with other Brits in America? There are a few that are local. One runs around the corner that we met on a dog walk. I don't openly communicate with Brits in America. I communicate with whoever I come into, what's the word? Contact with. I believe that if you move to a country, you assimilate to that country. So I won't be someone who goes and joins a British expat group, if that makes sense. How's the school? Kids' school's amazing. You're so happy. I am most of the time. I was a bit miserable this morning, so I didn't go live this morning. Is it still cold? It's not freezing, but it's still chilly. Good afternoon, ma'am. How you doing? Checking in from Cleveland, Ohio. Hello. Have you ever thought of taking a cruise, Port Canaveral, a massive cruise hub? I would love to take a cruise. I wouldn't know where to start on cruises though. Congratulations on pursuing the American dream. Great story. Thank you. What part of Florida? We're in South Jacksonville. Am I a teacher? No. How did you move here? I'm very lucky to be a dual citizen, which means that my dad's American, my mum is English. I was born in Seattle, Washington. I moved to England when I was 7. So I spent my baby years in America, and then I spent 29 years in England being raised by my British mother and British family because my parents split. Yeah. So I was very lucky that I could sponsor my family to move out here. Any iguanas? No, that's more in the south. Did I just see Tiffany come in? Hey girlie, how's baby? If you were to move to another country, where would it be? I don't know. I have no other place that I planned or wanted to go. Where would you go? How hot is it right now? I know I'm inside today, LM. How hot is it right now? I think it's only 12 degrees Celsius today, but we have some high temperatures coming in. Is school the same system? School's very different. I do have videos on the school differences, but if there's anything particular you're curious about, ask and I will let you know. How's the house hunting going? Slow. We are not finding anything that matches this rental house, because originally this rental house was also up for sale. So the owners, we've spoken to them recently, the owners are up for selling it to us if we choose to go down that path. So we have a few months to figure it out. We have until July to make some big decisions. And we haven't found anything else that matches this. Do you like this house then, Blondie? Hi, Jana! Brown is your hair. Correct. Yup, my roots are brown. That's right. I dye my hair. Is the years the same like first grade? But no, it's not actually. So there in England, you're I think it's amazing. Thank you, Blondie. I do love this house. I think the dates are different. So for example, my son is a 1st of September baby. So in the UK, he was the oldest he could possibly be to start school. So he started school at 5. Whereas my daughter is a 21st of July baby. She started when she was just turned 4. So my son has had more time before he started school than my daughter has because of how the timings work. Out here, I don't know what the dates are. Someone's going to have to tell me in the comment section. Your hair's lovely and long. Thank you, Em. Your house is very lovely. Thank you, Sue. Brown your hair is. We do that all the time. We do the Yoda voice at home. April or May, you have to inform the owners. Yeah, so we've already been talking to them. We haven't given them exactly what we do right now. If anyone knows the dates for school intake, like the birth dates, because they're definitely different. I think my son is one of the youngest now in grade 5. So he would have been the oldest in year 5 if he stayed in the UK. He's now one of the youngest in grade 5. Do they wear uniform? They don't, no. You've been in Orlando since 2003. Hi! People say the houses are bigger. Is it true? Yes, it can be. They are significantly bigger for very similar prices to the UK. As in, you get much more here. Kids are first, not you. What are you talking about, my friend? What's the current time? 1:14 is the current time. It's usually 28th of August, but maybe July 1st. See, it's definitely different out here, the dates for school intake, because my son is now the youngest when he used to be the oldest.
Did you know you could qualify for a $1,200 grocery card?
Hair, OMG.
Grocery stores, and other
You should sing some Creed. Nope. It's more land to deal. Oh yeah, absolutely. So land is a lot cheaper in America because there's more of it. What's college like after school? Do they have the same age and do they have more opportunities? I do not know exactly about college. My kids are still in elementary school, so that's not something that I've looked into in depth. Yeah, is healthcare expensive? It can be, yes. It depends if we have quite expensive healthcare right now because we do not have it with my husband's work. My husband's work are introducing it in April, so it would be interesting to see how drastic the drop is and how much we pay monthly. Do schools start and end at the same time? No, so we drop our children off at 8:10 in the morning and we can pick them up at 2:42. It's very specific. In the UK, it was more 8:40 in the morning, so half an hour later, and then you pick them up at 3:15, half an hour later as well. I've heard they're running out of land to build houses in the UK. I don't think so. Plenty of countryside over there. Why would you want to come to America when there's so much going on here? There's so much going on everywhere in the world. The whole world is a mess. No matter where you live, there is crazy stuff happening everywhere. You've got to find your little corner of life and be as happy as you possibly can be. Yeah, some schools are 3:30 in the UK. Ours was 3:15. When you're viewing another house, I love it, being nosy. I don't know. There is a house nearby that it does look interesting that I might view on Saturday. I don't know. Do you miss grocery stores in the UK? Absolutely not. No, America is top notch. Favorite gas station? Costco. Costco is the cheapest. Do I drink tea? No. Misconception of Brits, we don't all drink tea. Am I a citizen? I am. I'm very lucky to be a dual citizen. I lived in America for 7 years from birth, and then my parents divorced. My British mother took me back to England and raised me for the next 29 years. If people traveled the beautiful country and people turned off the news, they would see how amazing it is. The realtor doesn't mind you filming the houses for sale. I actually had one of the realtors who questioned me whether or not I could do more for her. Because my videos did well. She's like, can you post more of my houses? I would love Costco in Ireland. Poor American father. Well, they divorced. My dad came to England, but they did not stay together. And he chose to be separate in my life. He made that decision himself, so don't worry. Liz, thank you for the heart me. I don't drink tea or coffee or anything. Nor do I. Luke, I'm terrible. I literally drink soda. I drink Coke and very little water. I don't look after myself. Thank you, Jason. Have I been to Italy? I have been to Italy a few times. Thank you for the follow. Where'd you get the plant? This is fake. It was from a estate sale out here, which are cool. They don't have those in England. They don't exist. Are you in Orlando side or Miami side? Neither. I'm up in South Jacksonville. Out of sunny countries, why would you choose Florida over Australia? Because Australia had no pull for me. Florida did. Florida was the one. Do I miss being so close to other European countries for holidays and things? No. Do you know what? No. So I did a lot of European traveling and holidays, and now that I'm in America, I can travel America. America has some cool, crazy places to visit. Plus the Caribbean is not too far away, which I would love to do. My neighbors are very kind. My favorite sweets? I love Jolly Rancher, always had. Jolly Ranchers don't taste as good as they do back in England. How weird is that? I guess in England they don't have corn syrup in them. Maybe they have to have cane sugar. I don't know. They don't taste as good here. I like the I like the Jolly Ranchers made for Europe. You wanted to be an American. Nobody wants to be an Australian. I didn't say that. What's wrong with Australia? Do they stick to your teeth in England? They do. What about other European cities for history, culture, and things? I did all that, Cherry. I'm 36. I lived in England for 29 years. I saw lots of things. I did lots of traveling. I saw lots of European cities, saw a lot of history, saw a lot of castles. I did that. Now we're on our next stage, which is exploring the US. Do I love maple syrup? Who doesn't love maple syrup? The ones made for Europe probably have different food coloring. Sarah, I think it's more likely the sugar that changes the taste as much. But I know what I am glad about is that America's going to be removing the dyes. That nose ring makes you look so attractive, never stop wearing it. Why, thanks. This weekend's great weather, go to the nature trail, try Spanish Pond Trail. I don't know where that is. We haven't done a lot of looking around our area yet, you know? What are the benefits of moving to Florida, and did you find it easy? Easy, no. It took us 4.5 years, saving enough money, visa process, and that's being a dual citizen. Dual, everyone calls me to say dual citizen. The benefits of moving to Florida: increase in income, significant; decrease in taxes, significant; increase in beautiful weather, significant. My kids' school, I feel, is better. The people are really nice. My house is beautiful. The life I live here, I could not afford in the UK at all. Girl, answer my question. I didn't see your question. Hi, Nan. Nan Gibson Brown. Everyone probably thinks you're my Nan when I call you Nan. How long have I been here? Almost 7 months. Hi, Abby. Have I been hit by a hurricane yet? No, there's no hurricane that hit Florida in 2025. You're welcome. Who knows what 2026 holds? Abby, I think England, I don't know if that's the word I would use, Abby. I'd probably say that English people, by our social culture, is a lot more withdrawn. Our social culture is more standoffish. We're nice once you get to know us, but I think initially we're like, we don't talk to people in public. Like, if you just sit next to me on a train, I'm going to sit 2 chairs away from you. In America, people just come to next to you and be like, hey, like, how you doing? And I'll be like, hello. It is just a culture difference. It is not, Brits will often call Americans fake simply because they're not used to American social norms. England is very different. Our social norms are completely different. And that's what makes me sad, because then people will be like, oh, but Americans are fake because they smile all the time. They're just genuinely happy. They wave at you as you drive around the neighborhood. They don't have to do that. It's just what people do. It's just social norms, and I prefer that out here. I mean, it's a little bit intense sometimes. Sometimes I just want to be like, which I can do because everywhere you can drive, so you don't have to be on trains and buses. And what about being in the USA? Is that a positive? It's a big positive for us in many ways. Everyone's miserable in England. I blame the weather. Do you know what that has a really big part to play? It's seasonal depression. It exists. It's a literal thing, seasonal depression, whereas it doesn't really happen much out here. And you know what's so funny is my one day that I'm feeling a bit moody today, it's British weather. If you were born in the USA, why does it say you moved from the UK? Because I did. I was born in Seattle, Washington. My dad's American, mum is English. I moved to England at 7 years old. So I spent 29 years in England being raised by my British family. And then I moved from England to Florida 7 months ago. How do you find someone to sponsor you? Family. It has to be immediate. It has to be sister, brother, parents or children. Or hi Nerdy Man, or you need to go to find a job sponsorship. You look at your career might give you the opportunity for a specialist visas to move out here as well. There's lots of ways out here. Nerdy Man, thank you. I miss James Corden. Do you? Why do you miss him? What, because he's over here now? Seattle, I can see why you went from Seattle to England, similar weather, yes. Us Irish are always happy and our weather is crap. Well, then maybe the American and the Irish culture is quite similar, social culture. I find if you're in a small village, if in the UK people will say hi to you, cities, no. Yeah, probably. Although I lived in Saffron Walden, which was a small town, no one made eye contact. It's your birthday tomorrow, Molly. Happy birthday for tomorrow, my darling. Hi, Trina. How are you? I don't understand why people can live with zero drive to succeed. Where'd that come from? I agree. How much did it cost to move there? £14,500, Sophie, to physically move from the UK to the US. 2 children, 2 adults, 3 chihuahuas. It would have been under 10,000 if it wasn't for the dogs. They cost almost £5,000. Which is crazy. Yay, I say. Hi Logan, how are you? I wasn't on this morning. I didn't go live this morning. You must have missed my previous message. I did. Apologies. Good afternoon. Hi Brandon. Ouch. Where are we from in the UK? We lived in Saffron Walden in Essex for the last 7 years of my husband's military career. Is life better over there? For us, yes. Significantly. I did not go live this morning, don't worry. I did not go live this morning. Hi, Teresa. The airlines wouldn't allow dogs under your seats. No, they don't from the UK. No flights from the UK to the US allow them. We could have gone to like Amsterdam. If we flew to Amsterdam or drove to Amsterdam and then flew from Amsterdam to America, some of those airlines allow it. But that wouldn't have worked. It wasn't going to work. Do I vape? Absolutely not. I saw your Walmart video. Do you go to Publix too? It's pretty good donuts. I've not tried Publix donuts. I do go there sometimes, but honestly, I find them more expensive, and I'm a bit of a frugal buyer. Cafe's a little chilly. It's about 12 degrees Celsius right now, which is double that, 24 plus 30, 54 Fahrenheit. We've been here for almost 7 months now. Isn't that insane? We flew from Gatwick because that was closest to us. But my lungs, what's going on? What's Walmart like? Huge. Everything you could possibly need. Walmart has. Have they been the best 7 months of your life? Well, I've had 2 babies, so that was amazing as well. I don't know if I don't know. They've been the best of our lives for a while. Getting out of military accommodation was probably the most enjoyable moment we ever had. When I went to Florida, I had Walmart sugar cookies and I can't find them anywhere in the UK. Oh no, random vlogs. My daughter's the only one that likes those. How many suitcases? 5 23 kilo, 4 10 kilo, and 4 backpacks. What are the people like? Very nice. What's the baby's healthcare expense? I don't know. Depends on your insurance. My babies I had in Germany. I have tried crumble cookie. I don't love them. Hey Luke! I'd love to move to the US, says Lauren. We wanted to move to the US for a long time. If you genuinely want to do it, start your research now. Start saving, start your research. You can go to the US Indeed website. You're still on this. I go live every day, first class Levo. That's what I do. I go live every day. That's what my whole page is about. My move to America. Are your kids able to have German passports? I don't think so. What's a negative about being in the US? How the rest of the world sees the US, I find sad. Do I like Twinkies? You seem like you always look even more beautiful every time I pop in. What's happening? Why, thank you. I love your videos, but what made you want to move? Hi, Bella. Just wanted to, number one. Higher income. Income is significantly higher out here. Taxes significantly lower. Weather significantly better. 90% of the year. I live a life that I could never have afforded in the UK. Pretty much. Charlie, I haven't. I don't think I may have. I watch a lot of true crime. Lauren, if you genuinely are interested, you need to look for visas. Hi, Strong Eyes. Work visas, investment visas, sponsorship visas. Look at this. There's dozens of visas out here. Apparently, Trump has doubled the amount, added another 65,000 temporary, like holiday seasonal work visas in for 2026. So you can come and do like a seasonal job over the summer, for example, working in bars and restaurants, anything touristy. Disney always have things that you can come and do temporarily to see if you like living out here. School holiday clubs. They have people come over all the time. I want to say HB2. I cannot remember the exact name of the visa. There's lots of ways to kind of make you move. Have I had a good week? I have. People bash on Florida all the time. It's probably one of the calmest states to live. I wouldn't know. I've not lived in any other states, but right now our life's pretty cool. My son goes and works in the summer camps. That's really cool, Blondie. How fun would that be? Not scared of hurricanes. I don't think any of my neighbours are either. We prepare for them, but the area that we live in is not... Tune. The area we live in is not a well-known area to be hit. Around the world you can. It probably won't be long next year. Around the world that you can, it probably won't be long next week, so easy for me. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, I was trying to read that comment, trying to figure out. Are they geckos? Geckos constantly. I just call them little baby lizards. Little baby lizards. Oh. He loves it. He has the best time. I think that would be such a cool thing to do, is to come and spend some time over here in the kids' camps. Did you check out Jacksonville Zoo yet? We have checked out Jacksonville Zoo. Hi, Nomad Charlie. Is it true they freeze when they're cold out? The big ones do, not the little ones. Yeah, Maggie, I was like, I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. Hello from the USA. Hi, Crystal. Nomad Charlie and Crystal, thank you for the gifts. Have you met people and found and made friends? I feel like having a social life out there is important. I'm quite a lone ranger. I very much prefer my own company and my husband's company and my family. I'm a big, what's the word? Introvert. So many frozen geckos on TikTok right now. They're not geckos though, they're the huge lizards. The little tiny geckos, they're just, I don't know where they are. Hello, how old are you? Hi. Hi, just being Octavia. What's up? Welcome in. How you doing? Hi from YouTube and TikTok. Ooh. Have you changed your phone to Fahrenheit yet? It says both. Strong eyes, I'm learning. It's the iguanas that freeze and fall from the trees. Geckos are itty bitty. Yeah, they're itty bitty. They're the cute ones. If you wanna be with me. Hello, I'm a Native American. Hello. Hi from Scotland. What time is it? It is 1:32. What are you up to? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from right now? Honey. I have a feeling TikTok has massively, since the change up, because I'm in America, I feel like TikTok is now not showing my stuff to the UK as much. I've noticed my views on my content is being more watched in the afternoon than it used to be more watched in the morning by the Brits. It's now being watched in the afternoon by Americans. So I feel like it's changing now since the sale. Hey, from Bracknell, Nevada, Scotland, Manchester. Hey, fellow Emily. Anole. Are they called anole lizards, Janet, or just anoles? Hi from Georgia, Edward. Where's everyone else from on YouTube? True. Us Americans are claiming you now. How many weeks now? Hi, Chelsea. I've been watching just from before you moved. Chelsea, we've been here almost 7 months. That's wild. I'm in Bournemouth, England. Hi from New Forest, Kent, Lancashire. Oh God, I'm glad I got all my Brits still. Yeah, okay. I called them itty bitty lizards. Hi from Georgia, Texas, Grass Valley. That's so creepy that you're from Grass Valley, Maggie. I still can't get over it. Why was Florida the dream place, or is there any other state you'd like to be living in? I'd rather be living. No, Florida's the one. Florida's the one, and we said Florida's the one for now because you never know what the future holds. We don't know if work may take us elsewhere. We don't know anything. No one knows what the future holds. But right now, it's a pretty cool place to be. I don't know what this music is. Crystal, it's all 90s. Have I met any known or famous people? Not here. Back in the UK, I did. I used to work in Topshop in central London. Do you have tree frogs? No. By tree frogs, do you have the tree frogs? As in literal trees and frogs? Am I planning to visit any other states? I have done. I have visited a few states already. I plan to visit many more. I'm glad you're enjoying my music, Crystal. This sofa is so broke right here. Do I have a GUN? I don't have one. My husband has several. My husband's been a GUN owner for the last 20 years, the UK and America. Is it true red squirrels are making a comeback? Specific ocean? I would love that. I would hope for that. They are the cutest with their little extra fluffy bits on their ears. Any of the kids consider cheerleading or stunting? There are relatively popular cheer gym in Jacksonville. At least 2 of the coaches there have their own YT channel. That's cool. My kids know. My daughter's not. She tried cheerleading. She's not interested. She's more of a gymnast. She does competitions for gymnastics. She tried cheer. She was like, I don't like it. She's more of a. She likes being on the apparatus rather than just the dancing and stuff. That's what she prefers to do. Have I been to Vegas? I have been to Vegas as part of my honeymoon. Love bug season. What are the love bugs? The little black bugs. I went to Vegas a while ago for like 2 nights. I stayed in the Harrah's, part of our honeymoon. Do I eat pizza on Fridays? Fridays are movie pizza night. Oh, the little tiny black bugs are the love bugs. Gotcha. We call them thunderbugs in the UK, I think. Is Florida warm all year round? No, it does actually have a winter, which I don't like at all. I don't want to be cold. I don't want minus temperatures overnight. No, thank you. But then, in a couple of days, it's going to be, 80 degree Fahrenheit. So it's very up and down here in the winter months. It's all over the place. It's snowing. Where is it snowing right now? Is it warm now? It's only 12 degrees Celsius today. So no. It happens every 10 years. What, this kind of the cold snap? A few weeks of winter I can handle. A few weeks of winter, that's not bad. It's snowing in England, Ellie. Oh my goodness. In Rotherham. Hey, I used to live in Essex too. I can do Fahrenheit, I just have to double it. I double my Celsius and add 30, tends to be how it works, roughly, to get a rough Fahrenheit idea. Oh, thank you, Billy. Yeah, I didn't go live this morning. I had a rest day. Keep smiling, it suits you. I think smiling suits everybody. Happiness suits everybody. 1989 and 1977 it snowed in Florida. Well, apparently it snowed last weekend or the weekend before as well, Dennis. And it snowed last year. We were here in January last year and we had ice on the windscreen and we were like, what is this? And it's happened again this year. User, what has that got to do with my journey from the UK to the US, my friend? Hi, Tori. We haven't purchased anything yet, Marcus. Our lease runs out in July, so whatever we do it before then. But the owners are aware that we are interested in purchasing, and we're talking about all the ins I don't really know much of the Winter Olympics. I don't really know anyone in it. We always watch the gymnastics on the Olympics, but I like to watch the ice skating.
Good evening. Here's good news for seniors.
Good news for seniors. Invest by buying. That's the plan. I'd rather my money not be sat in the bank making 3.5%. I'd rather be in a property. Figure skating, that's the one. What's going on in America affect you? No. It doesn't affect probably 99%, 99.9%. Did I get it? No. Of Americans out here. Are alligators an issue in Florida? Not for me. Am I from England? Yes.
Thanks for reminding me. I forgot to do it yesterday.
In school in Florida, is school in Florida every day, or do they have days off? It's every day, Monday to Friday. They'll have a few days off for like I don't know. Instead of bank holidays, they'll have President's Day. They don't have half terms, but they have a longer summer holiday. Crystal, you're in a good mood today. Hello, I'm from Iran. Hello from New Zealand. Most Americans only see what's on the news, not what's actually going on in our towns in real life. Are there any other states you have been to? I've been to quite a few states. How much did it cost to move over, including flights? Henry, £14,500. It would have been $9,500 if it wasn't for having 3 chihuahuas to fly over as well. Their summer holidays here is about 10 weeks long. Why do you say you're American? Why do you say England when your dad's American? Because my mum's British. And I was raised by my mother in England from the age of 7. Therefore, I am far more British than I am American. It's like telling my children because they were born and lived their first 3 years in Germany that they're German. They're not German. They were raised in England after that, and now they're being raised in America. So when they're older, they get to decide what they want to call themselves. Was it an adjustment for the kids, the US school? Not really, honestly. The school's bigger, but the classroom sizes are so much smaller. They have a lot more attention from the teachers than they did back in the UK, which I think is amazing. I don't see my dad, unfortunately, no. I think it's so cool seeing lizards and crocs roaming around instead of foxes and hedgehogs. Well, I really didn't see many foxes or hedgehogs, and I don't see any crocodiles roaming around, I'm afraid. Sorry to burst bubbles. The kids will probably lose their accents. Oh, absolutely. I think they're going to definitely lose probably 80% of their accent, I'll be honest. I saw the cutest TikToker who is a British dad, but his son's from Alabama. His son talks like that. He's from Alabama. And he's like, Daddy. And he's like, yes, son. He has the cutest accent ever. It's adorable. It's weird to see you on YouTube and TikTok. Nicole's on both. Bobby! Thank you for the teddy bear. Hedgehogs are super cute, not gonna lie. Yeah, I need to go to Alligator Farm. Do I love my Florida life? Yes. Absolutely. How you doing, Barbie? What's better in terms of education, England or America? I couldn't say, I don't think it's been long enough, but what I can say is that I prefer the school system and how the school system runs here compared to where we lived in the UK. But it's going to vary for everyone. Someone might have a really amazing school back in the UK and a terrible school out in America. They'll have completely different thoughts. Life is what you make it, absolutely. Crystal, what's the GCSE equivalent in USA? Crystal, I'm sure you said that to us before. There's a name for it, for our after high school qualifications. There's a name, I can't remember the name. Someone will tell me. SATs, thank you. Bobby, thank you for the good afternoon. That's my live goal. Bobby, thank you so much. Bobby and Barbie, thank you. SATs are what the equivalent for GCSEs. SAT or the ACT. Which is similar in the sense that it's a selection of grades on different subjects. Crystal, thank you. Crystal with the happy afternoons. Thank you so much. I love your videos. Thank you. Strong Eyes, thank you for the good afternoons as well. Hello, Luca and Hypernova Steve. What's up? How does it feel to be here with ICE kicking people out? I moved here legally. I have not committed any crimes. I don't go to any rallies. We just are here living our lives. going to work, coming home, making dinner, taking the kids to clubs and classes, going to school, exploring Florida, just living our lives like 99% of the people in this country. Do I think what's going on is insane? Of course I do. So does everyone. Strong eyes! Do I think what's stuff that's happening in England is insane? Absolutely. But it's nothing on what's happening in other places of the world that everyone forgets about. I saw you tried a barbecue place. Let us know what you think of Woodpecker Barbecue. Brits like beans. You should try their baked beans. The baked beans, John, that I had in that barbecue place was delicious. We have immigration laws like every other country that need to be enforced, Michelle. I haven't done a woodpecker's barbecue. That is on my list of things to do. Yeah, guys, we don't talk politics in here. If you'd like to do that, there's plenty of forums that you can jump on. Just keep scrolling. I'm sure you'll find a forum where you can talk politics to those whose platform is all about politics. Our platform is just about a family who moved from the UK to the US. Do I plan to come to the UK? I don't plan to. No. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? I've had the heating on my house too long now. I'm getting warm. What's the national dish in England? Ooh, fish and chips? Maybe? That's our national dish? Bangers and mash? Either one of those? I'm very good. I'm just chilling. I've been to St. Augustine a few times. I do like St. Augustine. A roast dinner is a British thing, is it? Fish and chips, roast dinners, pie and mash. Oh, I never liked pie and mash. Was moving there expensive? £14,500 to move from the UK to the US, including everything. It would have been under 10,000 if it wasn't for my 3 chihuahuas. Beans on toast, John. John, you almost got it right. Beans on toast. Favorite restaurant? I don't have one favorite restaurant. Maybe Chili's is probably the number we eat most there. Worth it though, I bet. Oh, Dennis, the best thing we ever did. Custard. Have I been to the Florida West Coast beaches? I have. I went to Sarasota. John. Sarasota's Siesta Key. White powder sand. Yeah, Chili's is great value and lots of options. I like it there. That's why I like food that is good and it is good priced as well. Raising Cane's is okay. It's a very peppery sauce. I like it, but not as much as I love other places. Excuse me. How does it feel going through Brexit? Nothing changed for the average person. Literally, this is why everyone says about, oh yeah, everyone's affected by everything. I'm like, Brexit happened in England. Brexit happened, and I would say 99% of people were not affected by a single thing that happened. We did not notice any change whatsoever for the average person. Hey, ho. My favorite British lady. Hi, Monica. I haven't voted for anybody yet. Who did you vote for? Infected. Mary Poppins. You're not American. Well, then why are you asking me who I voted for if you're not an American? That's very confusing. Oh my goodness, everything's always about politics, says Billy. It is on social media. Real life. No. How can so many Europeans afford to travel to F1 races and World Cup events that are so expensive? Ken Jenkins, what a random question. I don't know the answer to that question. Maybe that is their hobby. And when you have a hobby, you put money aside for it. No, they don't, Michelle. Ever. Can we see my dogs? 2 of them are here sleeping. It's Lola and Joey snoozing away. Oh. Are you on Pandora or Spotify? No, I'm on a 90s TV channel, 90s music. Oh, hey. That is the life. The dogs have the best life. It makes me laugh when they say you're not American because I'm sure you said you're a citizen. Yeah, I'm a dual citizen. But the reason I laugh when people say you're not American is because those people don't know anything about me. They've never seen a video of mine. They've never looked at my pin videos. They have no way. They haven't looked at my profile. They just come onto a random person's live and then start saying things. Hey, I am a content creator part-time. That's what I am. Why are you a dual citizen? Because I have an American dad and a British mother. I'm looking at getting back into the Montessori classroom potentially this year. I'm just waiting. Did you make the thumbnail above your head? I asked. Hey, Tony. I always made my thumbnails originally, but this one is ChatGPT. I will, Billy. Friend's daughter and fiance visiting USA this week. Ooh, Dominique, where are they going? How long are they there for? Is British breakfast under or overrated? My husband loves a British fry-up. I don't, never really did. Hi Tracy, we're good. Thank you for the follow. If anyone hasn't followed already, by the way, subscribe on the bottom over here on YouTube, and then follow buttons up there at the top on TikTok. Hi Lisa. Are you happily married? I am. Tony! Good afternoon. Tony, what's your current update on your situation? What's happening in your life? What's a fry-up? Fried eggs, bacon, sausage, piece of toast. An English breakfast is a fry-up. Why do you hate your British heritage? Who said I did? I've never said the word hate ever. Can I move to the US in 5 years? Jeremiah, if you have worked on your visa and you know what visa route you're doing, I would say absolutely. I also moved to the US from the UK 5 years ago, first to Colorado, then Florida, now North Carolina. You've lived in 3 different states, James. Is it work that's taking you? Oh yeah, some tomatoes, Tambo, thank you. Gravy. Fry-up's like a party in your mouth, Tony. Sadly, 1 week's work as a dentist nurse, UK, New York. Sadly, 1 week's work as a dentist nurse, UK. Oh, she's coming over for what? Oh, sorry, my bad. My brain was trying to figure out. Hey, what's up? What am I doing here? I am on YouTube and TikTok live. I go live every day, talk about I moved from the UK to the US. I assume Joe was born in England. He was. You hate the food, the country. You're also slowly losing the accent. I don't know. I feel like you don't like it. Well, your name is called the Irish Rage Baiter, so that gives me an exact idea of what you like to do on lives, rage bait. I've never said I hate the food. I've never said I hate the country. And I'm definitely not losing my British accent. I sound very British. Would you like to come to Pennsylvania? I would love to travel. I love this page. Thank you. My work as a pilot. Oh, cool. Also a dual citizen. My wife is originally from the States. I love that. That's so cool. Which is better, TikTok or YouTube money-wise? YouTube. But TikTok has changed. So the views have dropped though, but the increase of per 1,000 views has gone up. But you do get paid more for less over on YouTube. Nice to meet you. Good evening. How are you? I'm fabulous. How are you? Can I come to US from Australia? You would need a visa. Visa. Thank you. You sound the same as you did 4 months ago before you moved here. Thank you. I think so too. Why do I always hear a Bristol accent? Or maybe Devon? Would you say the food is better here in the UK or the US? In my opinion, I find food better in America, yes. Yeah, everyone's complaining about TikTok. Yeah, TikTok has had a really strange turn of events. You just have to roll with TikTok, I find. So TikTok per 1,000 views has gone from 30 cents to up to over $3 for some of my videos, which is insane. Whereas TikTok is consistently kind of, around the $5 per 1,000 views. And 1,000 views on TikTok they have to be qualified views. You have to watch it from the For You page for at least 5 seconds. TikTok, YouTube is any viewer counts. See, oh, capital letters now, Rage Beta. See, what did I say? You just said you like American food better. I do. I did not say I hate British food. I quite like some British food. What's the one thing that you miss about the UK? It used to be sausages. Billy Bob, I hope you are okay and your knee is doing better. Time for dinner. What's for dinner? An option that you said. Huh? What do you mean by option that you said, Jay? She's from Brooklyn. No. Pizza's disgusting? Who said that? What, in America? Food is food, people. Do I plan on returning? Probably not. You're not rage baiting today. Well, that's good to know. I probably not. Honestly, the expense to get back to the UK and then drive all the way down to Devon to see my family, I'd rather get them to come up and out here to have a holiday in the sunshine. I normally leave your YT videos on in the background while I'm cleaning. Lucy, that's really sweet of you. What are bangers? Sausages. That's very sweet, thank you. Is your in your comparison you said TikTok twice. Oh, my bad, sorry. I apologize. Let's go from Oregon. Hi from Oregon. Pizza on pineapple is good. Do you know what? I actually agree with that. I do actually quite like it. What were you right about, Becky? What did I say? You have a good ear. So which option has gone up 10 times? Oh, sorry, Jay, TikTok. TikTok for me has increased by 30 cents per 1,000 views to varying between $1 and over $3 per 1,000 views. The RPM has shot up massively since the sale went through, but views are a little bit on the sketchy side. So my views a week ago were kind of over 10,000, 20, 30, up to 100,000 views. Now I'm scraping one of my videos has like 2,500 views. And I was like, what? So we're just rolling with it. Why would I be scared? Okay. Rage Beta, again, from what you know about me, why would I have any concerns? Have you been to Boston? I have not. Hello YouTube, hello TikTok. Do we know who has bought it explicitly? Jay, good question. I have no idea. Literally have no idea. All I know is I look at what my income looks like. And that's all I can compare is what I see on my stats and on my, whatever it's called, my content creator platform thing. Have I been to other states? I have been to other states. Do you advocate on American issues? What would I advocate on? Kay, I answered your question. I said, I'm curious, why would I need to be concerned? I don't go to rallies. I don't protest. I just am here living my life. Hi, how are you, Rose? Hello. I have a whole bunch of new people over on YouTube. Hey, Britt, how are you? I'm great, how are you? Have you and your husband gotten used to driving on the right side of the road yet? John, I think we're definitely used to being on the right side of the road. What I don't like is being on the left side of the car. That's what I don't like. Hi, Maggie! How is everybody today? What are the most attractive cars a man can drive? For me, trucks. And my husband drives a truck. Yeah, it's very good for YouTube. We don't know what TikTok's gonna be doing yet. We're just watching TikTok. I think all creators are having a very big dip and change. So we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen in the long run. Yeah, Khalifa, I agree. Ooh, Billy Bob, roasted chicken, garlic parmesan, Brussels sprouts, and a pasta and balsamic drizzle. Well, that sounds absolutely delicious, Billy. Are you cooking? S. Tropy, what are your opinions? And Ella, what are your opinions? Did anyone watch that video when a guy walked up to a Wendy, drove up to a Wendy drive-through and asked them what their political opinions were? And asked them who they voted for? They were like, what? You just don't do that. Hi Britt, my question is what? What truck? A Chevy? My husband has a Chevy. I don't know any truck. Any truck's pretty cool. S. Trophy, what's your opinion? Ella, I asked you the same question. It's a simple question. What would your answer be? Ice keeps my drinks very cold in Florida, which is necessary because it's a very hot place to live. My wife makes a great lasagna, but nothing else. That's hilarious. We just live our lives. Let the politicians do what politicians do. We can't really affect much. Just have to be good people. Nope. Infected none. Ella, you're not answering the question though. You're not happy that I'm not answering the question, but you're not answering the question either. Don't like it when I turn it back. A true mayhem in this Wendy's moment. Oh, you did, Ella. My bad. I apologize. I have 142 people in here. I don't see all of the questions that come through. You and your family are here legally. You deserve to be here just as much as anyone else. Thank you, James. I'm already a citizen, hippie witch. I was very lucky to be a dual citizen. We love your British accent. Hey, thank you. Kerry has watched my live for 300 minutes. Isn't that insane? Thanks for watching. How choicely do you have to pick in Florida to find a good area? For me, it's about the school district. That was my number one thing. I needed to find the best school district that I could, afford to live in, obviously. My partner's in-laws are from Brighton. I think your accent faded since you started TikTok. See, people say that, but then people say the complete opposite as well. Who knows? No one's being ignorant here. You think you invented a word? Yeah, I think some people think the accent's the same. Some people think it's changed. I say for those who would like to talk politics, feel free to go to a political channel, a political platform. This is very clearly not a political platform, but you clearly would like to talk politics, and you are more than welcome to do that. There's plenty of places that are open discussions. I see them on my TikTok when I scroll every time. There's a person standing there with a microphone. They talk about politics. They bring people on. That's definitely the kind of place that you would like to be. This is just a family who moved to America. That's all we are. One of however many millions. Water? Hi, Sir Max-a-Lot. Yes, Becky, I know I can. I've done that for my videos because people will be like, "Oh, I know where that is. You live in blah blah," and I'm like, I can't have people telling people you live there, and I'm like, why would you do that in a comment section? Hey, what's up? I'm a big fan of your streams. My friend recommended me to your channel. If you remember, give him a shout out. Hey, well, welcome. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Hey, Nerdy Man. We were in Saffron Walden in Essex for the last 7 years of my husband's military career. Why America? I wanted to. Significantly higher income, significantly lower taxes, significantly better weather, enabling us to live a life that we could never have afforded back in the UK. Thank you, Jeremy. I try. People love to talk about it. Did you use the word y'all before you moved to Florida? No. I'm including some words at the minute, John. I think y'all is something that needs to just happen naturally. And I think y'all is with the accent. So maybe when my accent changes, because if I'm a British person saying y'all sounds strange, it needs to have that accent with it. My favorite part of America is where I live. Hippie Witch, I was a beautician. I ran a beauty business for 10 years back in the UK. I was also a Montessori nanny and a teacher. When do you think using the word store instead of shop. Oh, I've not thought about that one. Maybe some words are going to be happening very normally. Did you enjoy being a teacher? Yes. I'm tempted to get back into Montessori teaching out here. Tempted by it. We'll see what the future has. I just want to make sure that my kids aren't affected by timings and anything like that. So, Big Blue, I just saw who was in here. My goodness, Big Blue, I've not seen you for ages. It's still a trolley. Sometimes I call it a cart. Sometimes I call it a trolley. Apparently, it's a buggy as well. It's a buggy, a trolley, and a cart. Yes, Hippie Witch. My credentials are fine out here. But that's for Montessori teaching. I don't know about teaching. Big Blue. Buggy sounds very Florida. Apparently it's the southern way. No, James. They're still... I call them a cart sometimes, but it's still mostly a trolley. Ways. I'm inside today. It was windy out. I couldn't bother to be outside in the wind. It turns me. Right, I'm going to head off in a minute, my friends. If you haven't already, make sure you press the follow button or the subscribe button. It's a buggy in South Carolina. Y'all, it's a southern phrase, not just Florida. Just like calling someone Beau. Is it? Thank you, Lisa. Oh, don't you thank me? I wish I was there right now. It's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go and get myself ready. Do a bit of final tidying up before I go and get the kids from school. We have a very busy club night tonight. Meggie, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I would see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you press that follow button and that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another round of lives. See you later. Bye.